Alright. I'm ready to be done with ending A now. Let's see how far we can get. Oh shit, I'm not turning on my light. 1 second. Screwing up my body is enough as it is. Probably already need an eye test. Let's not make it worse by straining my eyes. Oh. No. Okay. Press any button. I am pressing buttons. I am pressing the buttons, as you can see from the bongo cap. I think the game's being weird again. 1 second, let me just restart it. Hey dear. Okay. You should be able to create your own bongo cat, by the way. And join the lobby. Don't know if anyone will. I know it's been very popular for Jade. Okay. You'll learn little outfits as you go. I've only made a stupid pineapple so far. What the hell were we doing? Why did we come here? Did we already achieve everything? We did everything last stream, and now we can just do main quest. Whatever that quest may be. Whatever that quest is. That I definitely remember. See, this is a big problem with the side quests. They're not world building, really. Not adding anything. All they are is a big distraction from whatever the hell you were doing. That you then have to try and remember. Nope. Done with you. Do we just never deal with these? There must be more side quests in the future. We haven't done anything with these things yet. Either are they have completely forgotten to include them, or they're part of endings C, D, and E in some way. I suppose that's always possible. Hello, not red bagman.
Oh there.
Am I meant to be here? Where am I meant to be going? Oh. Hello?
What are you doing in the middle of the desert?
Yeah.
Oh, just tracking wolves. They've been on the move lately, so I was curious.
Well, be careful. Is that? Yeah. It's the girl who was almost killed by her lover.
There can be no reason for her to be wandering alone in the desert.
Oh, I'm sure there's a reason. Grown-ups always have reasons for stuff like that.
A bit of a simplistic analysis, but perhaps true nonetheless. And seeing how our little group is often a half step from madness, I suppose we've little room to give advice on such matters.
See, I smell a side quest here, and now I don't know what to do. You just out here chilling. Oh, I can't just leave her, can I? Can I just leave her? Is that cruel of me? She's not a real person. She doesn't have real feelings, right? Desert woman, wolves on the move. So even here's a quest. What's this? Shadow of the desert. Shadow of the desert, okay. I just did something in the bongo cat app. Who knew? The area has to be reloaded 3 times. Of course it fucking does. Okay, so where's the second encounter? But why do I start so far away from the actual entrance exit? Oh, I have made mistakes. I have made mistakes. She's now over by the city. I don't get a bar in this area.
Hey, I remember you. Are you still tracking wolves?
Yeah.
No, I've moved on to Shades. They've been pretty active lately.
Well, be careful, all right?
She is closer to the village now.
You sure it's not just your imagination?
No, she's definitely closer.
Are we to arrest the poor girl for loitering?
Wait, she's not going to be a shade, is she? Has she been a shade this entire time? Look at the little bongo cat go.
What are you doing out here?
Yeah.
Nothing special. Their recent behavior has me curious, is all.
Sorry, whose behavior?
The townspeople. Are you an idiot or something?
This thing is a shade. There's more of them nearby.
Yeah, I knew it.
They couldn't with the bullshit and just kill them all.
The hussy is correct. We must eliminate these beasts.
But I...
Neil, if you don't fight, they're gonna kill you.
Where'd you go?
I have to kill that shade.
Oh, it's there. No, it's alive. Where'd it go? What's going on here?
Shades are attacking the city.
We can't let them get in. We must stop them here. Nope. Okay, but if you hadn't distracted me, I would have killed them on my own. Oh shit. Stop hitting it so I can hit it. Trying to ground pound it.
I think that's all of them.
Seems that people owe you another debt, outsider. At this rate, I may have to make you king and be done with it.
It's no big deal. But there's something you should know. When we first saw this shade, it was disguised as one of the masked people.
What? Are you saying there may be shades among my own people?
It's possible. You probably want to keep an eye out.
Cursed shades. I won't let you lay a single claw on my people. Here's a small reward for you. Please take it. Oh, the king was there. I thought I was talking to this guy. Thought he was speaking kind of strange. It's probably quicker to get on the boat, but I kind of like being in control of my character. Crazy, I know. If you're gonna give me fast travel, it better actually be fast. Okay, so where the hell am I actually going? What is the next actual quest? We'll get there any second now. Any second. The hell was that? Guessing kinda in the meal we're fighting. And without me. Who this? who joined the stream. I'm glad the bongo cat actually lines up with the one that I have. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I want one of you. Hello, Flower Boy. How you doing? Is this your bongo cat? I see.
I marvel at how relatively
Oh, I'm living the dream.
this proved to be.
I take it you must have played this.
Someone
Well,
deliberately set
don't know
us on
if
this
played is
path.
quite the right word, but
Advice.
you must have got your own bongo cat from somewhere.
Trap. Yona's
Seems a little higher level than mine.
I see.
Wait, is it not Flo that I need to talk to? Yeah, it is.
You're really gonna do it? The whole village is buzzing, you know. They say you're gonna go rescue Yona.
I guess. Lulu? Which Lulu? My Lulu?
I guess it's really happening, huh?
Not Cabrera. No, different Lulu. Who's Lulu?
I'll bring her back. I promise.
About that.
Yeah?
Nothing. Never mind. Popola just loves to worry. Anyway, you be careful. Yes, do be careful.
Thanks.
Okay, I know that Devler and Popola get at least blamed for something. They know more than they're letting on at some point in this game. Do they know now? Is something bad gonna happen? I know something bad happens, but still. Lulu Ciela? Ciela? Are they a stream? Let's find out. And there you go. I am now following. Although I admit Valorant's not my usual game to watch. But I'm sure if you like them, they must be good people. Oh, got much planned for your weekend? I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted and I only work 4 days. A cat up there? That is a cat. Where is it? Dog. Okay. Where am I going? The tavern. Overwatch 2 and Valorant. I gave up on Overwatch 2. People too mean.
You come back with Yona, okay?
You're not good at Overwatch, someone's going to be toxic to you. Not necessarily you, but...
Oh there. Getting on?
So where do they want me to go? I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely lost. What am I meant to be doing? Lost Shrine. Okay, I can do Lost Shrine. Makes sense. I get it. I get where we're going. Right.
okay?
It's a plan.
Oh, maybe I should have saved first. 1 second.
Oh there.
I'm going to be really annoying. Go back to the village, save, and then come back. The Overwatch has been, community's been better. I'm sorry. I just find it a little hard to believe. It's the nature of online competitive games. I don't think most people necessarily mean to be mean-spirited. And I'm certainly not going to sit here and pretend that the people being mean aren't also, in some cases, my own friends. What does QP mean? I'm going to assume it means something along the lines of you only play in pre-made groups. Quick play. Ah, okay. Yeah, quick play does tend to be a little
Oh there. Getting on?
easier than competitive or ranked. Oh no, I'm not great at those types of games. I'm not as reflective. My reflexes are not as good as they used to be. I can't do headshots. I can't do quick thinking. I don't really understand what they want me to do in the game. And like I say, I am certainly not going to sit here and pretend that my own friends aren't a huge part of the problem. They're busy shouting at me to do certain things that I have no idea what they want, and I'm just trying to get used to the game. People horny in it. I'm not gonna lie, that one hasn't been my experience. Horny about it maybe, but not horny in it. I thought we've gone past the days of Overwatch porn. What's going on? Bye. Where are you? Oh. Did that kill it? Cool. Okay. Support only. I can do any of the roles. I tried to play as Farah, but I think my days of online shooters are gone. Last time I played was one of the Halo games. Not Infinite. I don't know if I played 5. And even then I only played SWAT, which is basically headshots only. I did try playing as Mercy in Overwatch. It didn't go well. I don't know if I ever actually played any of the tanks. I know I played them in the practice mode, but well, there we go. I really don't like using this weapon, but it is the only thing that consistently breaks their guards. Mercy my ex-main when I switched from Team Fortress 2 to Overwatch. When you say X main, do you mean you play something else now? I can't remember what support characters there are. There's Mercy, there's... Oh, come on, game. Moira, that's the one I was trying to think of. That's one of the ones my friend plays. Oh, come on. No. Where'd they go? It's you. Kind of wish Emil and Kaine would just stop fighting altogether, because they kind of make it harder for me to actually hit things. Life Weaver mostly because you kind of have same haircut as some skins. Life Weaver. Ooh. Same skins as you. Yeah. I mean, fair enough, but I don't know anyone called Life Weaver. Who the hell's Life Weaver? 1 second. Overwatch. Life Weaver. Is this a new guy? Oh, wait, is this the guy that does the big, the flower, the jumping flower, the jump pads? That's why Flower Boy, huh? Wait, so did you have a name before Flower Boy? Is Flower Boy just what you became? Yeah, get wrecked. I wasn't on Twitch for 7 years. Lulu pulled you back in. I see. I changed it to the same as my Overwatch nickname. Was it a nickname you chose, or was it a nickname that you were given? I think technically I was given Wintorz. No, I want to do this. Were you given the name Flower Boy by someone else, or did you choose it for yourself? God, why are these guys so tanky? How many times do we have to clear this tower? Turn around. Hit the box. Thank you. Mostly because your friends call you femboy. Fair enough. Then you play Life Weaver. It's all coming together. The deepest of laws. No! Oh my god, no! I want to be down here. At least we can just run through the rooms now. Just a dumb joke, but you have to pay $10 to change it. Oh, that really annoys me when games do that. I don't understand it. Raid Shadow Legends does it as well. You have to pay money or use something that you can pay money to get in-game currency to make the change. I feel like at least the first one should be free. Not everyone's like me and uses the same username. No. Oh. You're the one that typed +++, right? That's not some sort of weird moderation setting. Never know what the hell Twitch is doing. Feel like everything gets set up and then something suddenly just breaks. That's okay then. It's like agreed. see, I see. I did wonder. As in, I did wonder if it just meant you agreed. No more from you. I'm done. I want this game to end. I want to play some Alan Wake. I want to start the spooky season like everyone else has. Okay, let's save the game.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah, this is where Vice and I first met, and first fought together.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose, in a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
She's not a hussy. She just happens to wear lingerie for some reason. No, I still haven't figured out what the reason is. What is the justification for wearing lingerie? Also, I have no idea if this is the ending. I'm just kind of hoping it's the ending. I've done enough. Feel like I have done enough. I am ready for this to now end. New item. Okay. Meow 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 meow. Let's see. What's my new item? Oh, it's a little deer. No, it's a little deer with a pineapple hat. What is this? Oh, it's a HP bar. You know what? That seems fitting. I'll accept it. Do I need the little chest? 1 second. If I go back into the menu. I turned the chests on, but I'm not sure I like them. Okay. Back to the actual game. Cannot turn back from this point. We're ending the game. We're ending the game. You don't have the little HP bar? I like it. It fits the RPG nature of the channel. I guess that is the stupid niche I have decided to follow for God knows what reason. I have definitely just fallen into it. The hell is this place? Wait, this looks very much like NieR Automata. Like where Adam and Eve spend their time. Gotta say, it's nice to be exploring a new area. No! What's no? What the hell is this? Is it a weapon? Phoenix sword. wonder if that was any good. If only I could upgrade it. Ah. Nice. Huh?
To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
Shut the fuck up, bird.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world?
The hell is this?
I believe this is some manner of password.
Password?
Bird people.
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I have heard this somewhere before. To whom does the to whom I ask? Why did you must?
Does this matter? Can I get this wrong? I've come this far. I'm not screwing it up now. NieR Replicant. To whom? To whom? Grimoire Vage should answer because of a black disease. Okay.
I answer because of a black disease. I ask, how can humans extend their lives?
By separating body from soul.
I answer by separating body from soul. I ask, what is the destination of souls?
They are placed in their corresponding shells.
I answer, they are placed in their
How the hell would anyone know this?
Very well. You are acknowledged as master.
What the hell does any of that mean? How the hell was I meant to know any of that?
You may enter. Well then, it seems the way is open.
Those are not the choices I would have made. Okay. Let's do it. Duh.
It's the twins from your village.
Popa? Devil? What are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village?
No.
This is a very dangerous place.
Apparently so.
Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions right now.
Off. We're here to rescue Yona. You'll be given 3 options. When the HP. They're right, let's go back to the village. You'll be prompted to confirm this choice. You'll then be teleported back to the village. This can be used as a shortcut back to the village after completing the quest of Magical Stone. Devil and Poplar will still be in their usual location and they will not have any new dialogue. Returning to Shadowlord's Castle has no new dialogue either, and everyone acts as if this is the first time they were meeting the twins here. You will not need to do the bird's riddle again, however. So this is basically a way of shortcutting back. What are you two doing here?
What are you two doing here?
I'm not going to answer that. You can figure it out yourself.
We're here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice then. No, I suppose not. How sad.
Why is it always the pretty ones?
We didn't want to fight you.
Well, don't then.
We really didn't want to.
Devil, what's happening?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible.
Oh,
We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
We never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
you lied to me.
What now?
What indeed? I was just making sure the lobby was still going.
They copied my powers.
Ah, shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
You mean it came from you guys?
Vice, are you all right?
You guys actually the Shadow Lord?
Popola, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the shades? Damn it. Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
The hell does that mean?
So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now.
What does any of this mean? I don't understand. But where are you going? Go back. I like your new outfits. Okay, goodbye.
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Hell,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Vice. I am perfect.
Is he a robot?
I think I hear a waltz.
I'm just very intrigued. What the hell's going on? Someone will need to explain.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Oh. Oh, they keep coming up from behind. It's not just that I'm bad at the game. Oh, go away. For the love of Christ. Stand. Stay still. Come here. I just want to hit you a little.
They won't stop coming.
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good
Twice.
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Protect Kaine for us.
I'm trying. I can't hit the damn things.
Come on.
Kaine, hurry.
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Suppose I better heal as well.
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Love doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool.
Okay, stop kicking the dog.
Bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh. Got it.
Kaine, look out!
Oh.
These things are freaking me out. Kaine, what's wrong?
We need to help Kaine.
I'm trying. Just go for the balls, chat. Always go for the balls.
We need to help Kaine.
What we need is the heal. Where is she?
You okay?
Yeah, well, we got problems.
This shade sure got balls. Another scrotum puns. Cause it's a fucking ball. Why wouldn't it be a ball? Why wouldn't it be?
We don't
No.
need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
We seem to be a little overpowered for some reason. Is it because I've leveled up all my weapons? Did I do that? An armored ball. Again? What the hell?
Can we even hack this thing?
Fuck! Oh no! I can't stop now. Damn it!
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going! Let's go! This way! Move!
Oh, this is actually progress. I thought we were going back the other way. Dragonlance.
Up here!
Yeah, but what's the... Oh, okay. So not down. Definitely not down. Wish I had more control over my camera.
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
That's just instant death. Okay. Didn't realize that. Probably should have. Probably should have. That was probably on me.
Up here!
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry! Damn it, I can't get it open!
They didn't even open the door. Ow. Can I convince it to run up here?
Locked too.
It seems we are in a bit of a
Come on.
Strike the beast while it's down.
Hit the thing while it's down.
Its life isn't... killing it isn't necessarily the... No, what am I trying to say? Depleting its life bar isn't what the issue is. Did I just lose? Huh? Huh? I'm surprised this one gave you so much trouble. I'm surprised you're here. Why are you here? How did you get here? I was struggling to even get here. Well, at least canonically. People in Moscow owe you a great deal, and now it's time to repay it. They could stand to lose up a bit, huh?
What are you doing here?
Something about citizens. This is the castle of the Shadow Lord, is it not?
You are correct.
Then we have a common enemy. We'll hold this one off. Please keep moving.
But
So I'll become a good and just leader. Assuming a king that she would be proud of or something along those lines.
hey, stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
We'll meet again, you and I, once all of this is over. Until then.
Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
It's alright. You have to keep going, defeat the Shadow Lord and get your sister back. You must once again know the joy of having one you love by your side. Now then. See, how many rules are there about to shout? 88, my liege. Amazing, how do you remember all these things? Do not despair, my liege, we are with you. I know. Let's try this again. By the honor of the mask. For the honor of our king, for the honor of our queen. Perhaps said with a little more vim and vigor. So is that how they all die?
Knock it off already. Let's go.
Kaine.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
My friend. Devila. Popola.
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1300 years ago. Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Grimoire Vice, what the hell happening to you?
Do you still not remember Grimoire Vice? Then let's give you a refresher.
Is he like the collective souls of all of humanity? That went a little too fast for me. I don't know about anyone else.
Vice! My mind. I remember. Devila. Popola. You are not human. In fact.
Are they aliens?
No.
Are they robots? Are they androids?
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
So then humans, I mean the true humans, are extinct?
No. They still live on. You know them as shades.
They don't have a shell?
Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time. Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty. Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans. You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
Not the silence.
You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No. I'm nothing like you.
I don't want to kill him. I want to join the music.
Devila? Devila?
Devil is my favorite as well. Welcome back, kitty.
Popola. Are you crying? No! Don't die!
You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls.
Devila! I can't stop the bleeding. Oh god, I can't stop it.
This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you.
Devila! Devila! Don't you go! No, I can't be alone! Devila!
Popola. Let's stop this now.
Stop. Stop. Now you want to stop?
I didn't even want to start. You started.
You have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal and now you want to stop? Popola, wait! It doesn't have to. No one stops! It's way too late to stop! No one stops!
Please, don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial. The cruelness of such a fate is difficult.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
Well, the sad version as well.
No stopping. No stopping ever.
What the is that?
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
That's more than just an idea. Oh no!
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right. You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes.
What happening now? Are you about to kill himself?
And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become.
Same, buddy.
But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know?
A sense of self, little buddy.
Without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Emil!
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something. No! Now get going, okay?
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Kinda.
Emil! Emil!
Emil, you jackass, get back here! Emil!
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone.
You never leave. You come back in NieR Automata.
They'll just have to learn.
He said NieR.
I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time.
Come on, little buddy, you can do it. Don't become just a head right now.
I'm scared. I don't want to die.
But he live. So I take it he's the shade from the guy at the beginning of the game. And we're meant to be his body. And is kinda a failed version of Yona. I wish that were me. Okay, as murdery as I am currently feeling, this isn't kind of the way that I really wanted to spend my murder days. Is this him? Is this the guy? Is this the dude fellow? The shade man? Oh. There you go.
This ends here. Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
Yeah, get fucked.
Be careful!
Oh, he's kind of tanky. Do like what I show you, I'm going to tank through all of your hits. Oh, I don't even know why I just hit.
Vice, you alright?
Naturally, I'm as fit as a fit.
Okay, I was only half his health, but where's the rest of it? Come on, where's the rest of it? Yona? Wait, she's still our Yona, right? She hasn't been like infected, right?
Brother.
Which one? You're gonna walk right past me, and she, yeah.
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying.
You look kind of like a A2-2B.
See her brother.
Yona's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as
I don't just mean the white hair, the blue eyes,
Not right,
the sharp
no?
features.
It's not right that she can't see him.
Choo.
It's you, isn't it?
No, I need that weapon.
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
Where are you going?
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to. I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that I love you.
Hasn't really explained the whole shades don't like sunlight, and yet they're only ever out in the sunlight. Like they're literally in the middle of the desert.
Hurry. The shade that possessed her is gone.
But now he angry.
Kind, watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, stand aside or be cut down. Now come on, let's finish this. Vice, what's wrong?
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Come so. Do it. Strike the killing blow.
Are we killing Vice at the same time? Is Vice connected to him?
No bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Vice,
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But
Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you.
Remember when the game was like, Grandma Vice is the one that's gonna save all the world or whatever?
I wish you luck, my friend.
I don't feel like that's what's actually happening.
I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Vice,
Well,
I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
I guess goodbye forever. Goodbye forever and ever and ever. Goodbye. Grandma Vice has lost all of his power.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live.
I am also getting my ass handed to me.
Shut up.
Where's Vice? And I got my sister. Where's Vice?
Is Fiona all right? Oh God, no.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Where the hell are you? Stupid book.
Vice? Hey!
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your sister is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
Hello? Hello, Yona.
How?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her. Present her with proof that the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
I know, we spent a lot of time running around instead of spending, time sitting with her, playing with her. Just generally being in her company.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
We did eat some terrible meals, I couldn't say I love them. I did her side quest chain.
What's my favorite food? Cookies. What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home with you. What's my favorite flower? The lunar tear, of course. Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
I'm going to assume we should put our own name. Oh, no, now. Why now? Why is now the time you want to be all framing?
Is that you?
Really, game? Really?
Yona.
Is this my body?
Yes, Yona. It's yours and yours alone.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
Wait till I see you.
I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
Oh, Yona. I'm so happy to have you back.
Me too.
Kaine.
You and your sister, you have a good life, Kay?
What the hell, where are you going?
Go.
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Hey, look. It's beautiful. For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it.
And then we were flashbanged. Happily ever after. Seriously, my eyes.
Thank you. I love it. It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
don't know, man. I don't know what to say. It's not even the real ending.
Strive till the phantoms are broken. Fight till the battle is done. The squadrons of night can't conquer
I mean, I suppose it's a sign of these type of games where you sit at the end of them and you're just like left to your own thoughts going, oh. I'm gonna assume sides C, D, and E deal with Kaine then, and wherever she went. I don't know if it's gonna deal with Emil in any way. I know he appears in NieR Automata, but
hidden so deep in veils of deceit, imprisoned in twisting spells. Are we the plaything of fiends, or merely the dreams that we're telling ourselves? Telling our stories of danger, fearless attack, specters of pain when prey. All of these ghosts of our own delusions come back. Have we been fighting
I guess that was the credits. Oh. I guess we'll save over this one. Ending A done. To experience Kaine's story. Wait, do we just replay the game again as Kaine? Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was told it was exactly the same story. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway.
So it didn't even start from the beginning of the game. It starts midway through. Kaine's dreams, discrimination. The sound of rain filled the village. Oh god, no, not more text. Oh. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly toward the wooden hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as anyone could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. Ah. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I. The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on. Come on! The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the beak pointing firmly towards the east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning, tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yoo-hoo, Kaine. The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. Tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to this sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated, and if possible destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong. Be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt... Oh look, the little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless. A failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upwards. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against the eyelid to pry it open. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on guys, let's give the freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. Continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? That's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, chanted the children. Freak, freak, freak. Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Ow! He screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it! What are you doing? Quit whining. Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch. A big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupid. Well, that feels kind of apt nowadays. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a step backward and spat on the ground. Get out. Leave this village. No one wants you here, either of you. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Look at that fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said. Why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears held in check for so long finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand? Easy for her to say. The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it. So words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all those things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not, don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her shoulders and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mum and Dad wouldn't. Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter and I love you, and if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me. Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she could believe it was real. Where did you find these? Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. We're going to be fine, you and me, she said. As long as we got each other, you'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine grabbed the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lacy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. Kaine's dreams, daily life. Okay. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe. Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma, called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. When she scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, "Grandma, do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something." The axe poised to strike another wobbly blow pausing midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment and smiled. "Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? Shades have been restless lately and I don't want you running into one of them bastards." Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with the chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence at a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter, and rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She'd never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Yeah, that sounds about right. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it, crap. She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with a blade, but the task was challenging and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. This is tough. I mean, logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took up one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezy laugh. "Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice if you... Grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. "Grandma!" The old woman shook her head and pointed her trembling finger at the bucket. "Get the bucket, can't let it spill." Kaine steadied the bucket with her foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening?" Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and battered Kaine away. "So stop that, just stop," she cried, breathing heavily. "It ain't like I'm dying, just tired from the trip is all." Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and wan face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. "Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village." The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. "It's all right," she said. "I'll be fine." Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. "Well, I don't like it, goddammit. I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up." The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across the dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, and then muttered to each other behind their raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over again as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey lady, said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me, they seemed to say, but Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary, but the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. Oh my god, he sputtered. I mean, what are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medication. Barked Demo, the old bitch finally keel over. Go to hell, Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head, but before he could let fly a comeback or worse, a punch, the apothecary told him to knock it off before he kicked him out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared the medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. A notion of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast there would be a place that she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colours, but time had worked its cruel magic and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She'd been dead a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They'll let the ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into the sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have these, and there's no one left that I wish to draw. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumours about you, he said. It's a small village. The word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Callie, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable. Grandma's name is Callie? Thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said as Kaine scooted away yet again, and I owe her much. I wager she would like if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kaine murmured a quiet agreement. Inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless, and with enough tiny steps she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaine to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. "Back already, are you?" asked her grandmother with a yawn. "Come here, let me have a look at you." Grandma sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. "Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble?" "It was kind of fun," said Kaine with a small smile. "No, well, seriously, it was." "Funny?" asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed anything but. "Uh-huh. So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know." As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. "A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone." "But Grandma, it'll make you live forever." "Oh shit," said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. "Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help me with dinner." But Kaine would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of the house as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. "It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all." "I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easy or something." The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. "Let me be the judge of that," she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It could also have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colours. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. "Oh, Kaine," she said between laughter, "you truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me and I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart and I'll treasure it always." True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honour above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine could stand it no more and asked her granddaughter to take the artwork down. "Bosh," said the old woman. "I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud." She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped at one knee. "Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before, and it makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness." It was a moment that burned itself into Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of the life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. No more. Let me play the game. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. "Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug." The old woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, you fool girl, it's a berry. The hell would I be feeding you bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kaine, and I think it's burnt or something because it smells terrible. With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years had passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burnt berry rolling through her belly. Easy for me to say, Christ. Where are you going today? Asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. Well, I was going to check out the calma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm going to pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What in the hell for? Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept it around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection. The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. Goddamn girl, a bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway. I'm not worried about thieves, I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday. The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other. Grandma, no. If I don't go to the calma trees, we won't eat tonight, you know that. A confused expression passed across the old woman's face. For a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately, it seems my mind is... She didn't finish the thought. Instead, walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower's petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she had first received it. You're gonna be a true woman soon, Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls and more talk about how beautiful you've become. Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandma's face stopped her hand. You're a beautiful thing, said the old woman, and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Grandma, that's enough. Goddamn compliments for one day. Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from? Gee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl, yelled the grandma. Suddenly, she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. Grandma, yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. Grandma, stop it, what the hell? The old woman stared at her and blinked, then suddenly held her wrinkled hands out as if she was the first time she had ever seen them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just... Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she had ever seen. Listen, she began. Maybe I should stay home after all. No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you. Kaine rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the end the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. God, she looks so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed to the side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with a finger, Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. No, oh God, no. Her grandmother's house was ablaze, flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma? Grandma! Kaine ran there faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling into the rocking ground. But she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. It's too dark, not just fire. Can't be fire. Too much smoke. I've got to save her. I've got to save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt. Her worst suspicion confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the thick, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved a balance through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random, chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment the creature retreated into a shimmering inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotted meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. Alright, you bastard, she thought as her scream echoed off the high cliffs around them. It's you or me, let's go. The shade eyed Kaine with bemused interest, then he began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced towards the house. Through the smoke and flame she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. She's alive, thought Kaine, alive! Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard towards the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a powerful roar, enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air, before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. Get up! Get up! Get up, get up, get up, get up now! As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped towards the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet only to fall back to earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire, one or both of them was surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma, hold on, just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastard, laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt that the shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claw slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff her out when Kaine was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backward. But she forced it from her mind and began to hobble towards the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch at her waist, she leapt at the foot on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. "Give her back!" she screamed. "Give her back to me!" It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air towards the young girl that was latched to its foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. "Kaine!" Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. "Grandma? Kaine, you gotta run. You can't best this one." Kaine grabbed her hands and held on with all her strength. "Grandma, come on, we have to go." The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slicked with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. "Grandma, no. No!" "I said run, goddammit. You have to live. You have to get through." The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade's claw foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from the gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept towards its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles, her head lolled dangerously to the side. Yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment. Laughing like a madwoman, she leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight was resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? I think it is. I think I'm bleeding to death. No. Can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and the flames. All of it faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it. 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 Kill it now. As the spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer.
fast approaches.
Oh, I know.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today. My sword feels lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
So we are still playing as NieR. I was excited there. I thought we were going to actually get to play as Kaine. That would have been more interesting. Oh, gently. Weakly, softly. The shade showed that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off towards the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Huh? Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a ragged stump of arm resting a few feet away. Yep, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. It's gonna make clapping a real bitch. Ha! Cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are you? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought as the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No. Stop. I don't want to live forever. I want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharpened pincers. Stop! No, don't hurt that picture. Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture and to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned a good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed and recognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled and broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. I look like that? Oh God. Oh God. Am I gonna die? I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something? Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me. Save me. Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. Oh God, you are the best. Kaine glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet and then began moving upward towards the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upwards, feel the hot, searing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive and this was real. Come on, said the voice. Let it go. Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up. Ready to die. So why not let me have it? Have what? Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. The voice paused as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in their blood. Just like before. Well, this is fucking dark. In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. Are you a shade? Yeah, maybe. What of it? Slime reached her face, crept up past her nose and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small, whispered moan. Feels good, don't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Now give me that body. Come on, give me the body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side. She watched it grow longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. My eyes seem to be growing back too. The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she whispered, marveling at how she'd regained her voice. Stop! The black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. Ah, what the hell, sunshine, screamed the voice. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Your grandma said, can't die yet. A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern. The pattern of the shades burned itself into her left arm. Well, I'll be damned, said the voice cheerfully. Look at that, sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now. So why Kaine? Why is it that Kaine is able to bond with a shade? Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotion she left, the more the letter seemed ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. So stop. Gotta stop. Holding her left arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it, pleaded the voice. Hate's my favorite dish and I'm hungry. Let it go, feel the anger, burn with the rage of revenge. Burst for blood, then go out there and shut up. Shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, Sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die? Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead. Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of grass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Stupid idiot girl, you're possessed now, Sunshine, and there ain't no going back. The voice laughed again, a loud long wail that seemed to go on without end. Also, why... If she wasn't already infected with a shade, then why were people so mean to her? Possessed? Whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed. You and me. We got what you might call a timeshare arrangement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait until they get a load of you now. Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So, listen, heard the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies, people you want to kill? I can make that happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you, that big old shade that squashed your granny. We'll wrap them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine, no more pain. Wait, said Kaine, you're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? What, you think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I'll give you a good goddamn who you murder, honeypants. I just want a drink from the well. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it, you and me? We could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody pie if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Screamed the voice. Look at you go. Oh, Sunshine, you're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyran, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this place of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour. And I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyran. Count on it. Laughed Tyran. I've shipped bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body. If you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm around a few times. Feels perfectly normal, she thought. Feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. I am not a shade. I am Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the gallows petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the leaf and stared at him. The wreath and stared at him. "I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed. Corrupted. A freak. And this time I don't think there's any going back." Holding flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn and the people of the area rose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Grandma. Kaine, you gotta live. You gotta come back to us.
Oh, hey. Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Well, that's apparently what they do.
Are you kidding me? You can't be serious.
Please try to understand. People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life I doubted Popola.
And let me tell you, it won't be the last.
Feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself. I should apologize to Kaine and Emil, but what good would that even do?
I got a fire going, Kaine.
Wait, is that?
Campfires are...
Is this new?
I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got, she gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay, can we just forget I told you about that?
Got a soft spot.
Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well. What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
I have not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the black scrawl and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
Oh, why did it save?
Say there, can you not hear me?
What, are we Papa NieR?
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now, there's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Proceed beyond this point and you'll be unable to save until this battle is over. Do you want to go through the door? Yes. You already saved anyway. I was told this playthrough was no different. All had very, very, very minor differences. This... Is this what it actually looked like on PS3? Is this what the music was like? Does Replicant use more of the Automata soundtrack? Is that why it's so similar? What the hell is happening? Oh, that was weird. That was very weird. Wax Roll, Lost Destiny, a White Book, a False Truth. Apparently it's not over. Oh. The graphics kind of hurt my eyes, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little much. They brought a chick home with him, makes little chips and... Oh, it's not a woman chick. Soldiers of Salt calling forth white death. They are legion who are plunging the world into darkness. Oh my god, what is going on? I feel like this must be a Replicant exclusive scene. I literally can't spin the camera quick enough to find where they're coming from. Fool's Embrace. Dragon's corpse brought death to the world, delivering unto it the power of magic. Ooh, what, where? Oh, this hurts my eyes. Ow. Blackness, sickness stains the future, a journey to return to soulless vessels. The hell am I now? Fine, I'm will it is. We never came here before. I guess Iron Will has a great AoE effect, like a lot longer than its actual blade. Am I meant to jump over there or am I meant to go through this door? To jump over there. Not gonna lie, this section's kind of questionable. Whoa, whoa, oh my god. Holy shit. I did so much damage there. Kabuki outfit. where do these lead? This door's been completed. What the hell is this section? I feel thoroughly lied to. The apocalypse divided the world in two, one that knows not day and one which has never seen the night. So when do we see the night world? Yeah, I remember when it came out, it was controversial because of unusual gameplay. That's certainly one word for it. I don't mind it being quirky, but this is a little odd. Black and white, 13 packs, the vessel's palms, wavers as they cross time and space. I don't love the effects that are currently on the screen. It makes it very hard for me to actually see what the hell's going on. It's kind of straining my eyes. I might need to swap to this. I suppose more people are forgiving of this type of quirkiness, having played NieR Automata. I don't think this game came out to quite the same level of fanfare, at least not on its original release. Should I be exploring those other rooms? Do they give me another weapon or anything? Father NieR. Or is this DLC?
It seems we have been shut in.
Tor. I thought it was Yoko Taro. Is it not? NieR and Vice are always together, he says, even though they argue a lot, something. The song of a man who was drowned out in its place to scream of something or other. I don't know, it's loading too fast. Don't stick lore on the loading screens. I can't read it. Yeah. Duly noted, these things still explode. What the hell? Two-handed sword, fool's lament. If only I could level any of this up. Sky falls with the dragon. The world ends this day. So is this I mean, this is what Drakengard's about, right? The black text. Where are the other ones? Yokotaro, he accidentally get the seat of director. I don't know about that. What's the story there? How did he accidentally get the seat? Was someone else doing a terrible job and he ended up taking over? Is that the reason some of this game feels a bit clunky? I just kind of assumed it was because it was the first sort of foray into this type of storytelling. While working at Caviar, he became involved in the creation of Drakengard. While the game's co-producer Takuya Ogasaki, hold up, this is hard to do both at the same time, intended to take the director's role, he was busy with other projects, so Yoko was asked to take up director's duties. And just to be clear, that was, he became director of NieR. Well, yeah, NieR, as it was back then. Not Drakengard. He was just a regular worker. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. I can believe he wasn't like a producer or anything. But if he was just a regular worker, yeah, I think they would have probably found someone else. He must have been involved in some sort of... He won't have just been a regular worker, is what I'm trying to say. There'll have been more to him, either informally or formally, in terms of the actual game's dev cycle, if you know what I mean. But I can understand he wouldn't have been necessarily in any kind of creative leadership. How are we doing now? Why are we doing this? Freaking called it. The only exception would be if it was like a Ted Lasso situation where they were trying to actually tank the company or the game for some reason. And just hired someone for bullshit reasons in the hopes it would all go wrong. I would assume that's not the case. Well, I meant to kill that ball. Anything gonna spawn in around? Oh, hello. Spawn in places that I literally can't reach. Thanks for that. I can't really tell what this section is meant to be about. Obtain the samurai outfit. Apparently this is a DLC of sorts. Ancient Overlord. Can I leave the DLC? Do I need to do it? Do I need to complete the DLC? For the endings. You must get all of them? Oh my god, no. 33 weapons, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, still got 8 weapons to go. Okay, let's just...
My word.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay.
Hey,
Oh, hi. I kinda thought you'd never talk to us.
I understand you're doing this for the village, and that you don't have...
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah?
sorry about yesterday.
You don't let
Let's
me-
just skip through all the stuff that we already know. I only want to see the new stuff.
Hello.
Look, I want to apologize.
Stop.
Yeah, you're just trying to protect the
It's very kind of you.
Ahem. I believe
Oh, you know about
the temple.
That's it.
Oh,
But the
So,
boat.
yes. It took a lot long. I also asked the ferryman that should make it
Thanks. I feel like you've. All right.
And for the love.
So does she actually want us to be safe for our sake, because she actually cares about us? Or does she want us to be safe because we are the vessel for her true boss, the Shadow Lord? Does she actually not have concern for us?
The path above the entrance to the shopping district should lead to the boat landing.
how excellent to know the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts our days of running all over behind us.
The faster we can move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
What level am I? 29. You have more weapons.
Blacksmiths always do well. If only our harvests weren't so poor lately.
Hey, shh.
A barrel?
Oh, yeah?
Thanks. Anyway. The lost shrine's up ahead.
As well.
Let us.
I think what I'll do. Oh, Hansel. What do you want? Go away, dirty defective swine. I'm not like you, I'm different. I was gonna say maybe I complete this area and then maybe I make some small tweaks, small changes off stream. Might allow me to finish the Papa NieR quest and get all the relevant weapons there. NieR, get the down ladder. There goes Emil again, zooming off. You again? Stop bothering me. Grimoire Vice has been taken away. Hansel is dead. There's no reason for me to exist anymore. My life is over. Just leave me alone. What? Wait, so is he a shade? I'm confused.
Ain't you excited, sunshine? We finally get to bathe in blood.
Don't talk to me.
I want to killed so bad I can barely stand it.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
This is all too easy.
Just gonna run through these sections. At least try to. That's not the one I was wanting to push. That's the one I want. Actually, I suppose it makes sense that I did push that one. There we go. Easiest puzzles in my life. Okay, thank you for joining us. Turn back. Turn back.
These guys,
Certainly not your garden variety shades.
their bodies aren't fully functional.
Said I've heard of this. A cursed area where incomplete shades gather.
Incomplete shades. So we're not facing necessarily complete ones. It's actually adding context and lore. I don't know why people are complaining about it so much. I wonder if you can actually complete this game without jumping. I don't think you can. No. Do I actually have to fight now? Yeah, I get stomped. Okay, more Hansel, is it? I've treated you all poorly. I mocked you, betrayed you, all because you weren't cursed out before the change was complete. But after all this, I think I can understand you. I think we can speak as equals. This makes me very happy. I hope we can spend the rest of our lives. What was that? So we're coming along to fuck them up?
Kaine, Emil, look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Have fun.
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
NieR.
You got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick him aside.
I can't find the video. I hope to find some sources in it. I don't know, maybe you're right that he was involved, because above all info, because you can't find more info. All I mean to say is he can't have been just this complete, absolute nobody. It would just never happen. But that doesn't mean he was, you know, some sort of upper senior manager or something like that. I'm sure there is, a certain level of truth, a compromise between the two. It's like the whole reason Final Fantasy was called Final Fantasy, because it was the last ditch hope. Don't you touch them. Because it was the last ditch hope or whatever for the company isn't actually true. The company wasn't doing great, but that wasn't what it took. Stop the little ones. They're too strong. These creatures of the darkness. Alright, yeah, that's right.
To the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
Oh, you're fun. I'm gonna start crying here.
Are we the bad guys? I don't think so.
Have you felled the beast?
Those are my friends.
This is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Hey there, sunshine. You ain't feeling bad for this freak, are ya? Ain't no turning back now. You gotta lust for blood. Embrace the slaughter. All we know is the thrill of battle. Ain't that right, Kaine?
Bruh, bruh, bruh. 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 Big old spin. Pedaloo.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Kaine!
Boomf. Just walk it off, Kaine. Just walk it off. Come on, you're a big girl.
Kaine, are you all right? Kaine!
I fear there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
No, anything but that.
What is happening?
It's all over for you, sunshine.
Kaine! Kaine!
Oh, I forgot to click back into the game. My bad.
It's Kaine's shade!
With no other choice, we must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
Now, pin her down.
Kaine, please!
Oh dear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you.
I mean, I can't blame him.
I'm sad, and I'm lonely.
I too would like
You
to
make
sleep
me
with Kaine.
strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me.
I somehow doubt she'd feel the same way.
All right. I'll stop crying. And thanks. I'm all right.
Top 10 waifu.
Over there.
It's a good email. I like it.
And what is this?
It's me. It's got some kind.
How remarkably useless.
Yes, let's go ask Poplar, who is in no way suspicious at all.
It's a cipher of some kind.
Yes.
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle.
How do you know that? How do you think that? What made you make that? Huh?
Here, take a look at this.
Where'd you pull that? Huh?
I wrote down all the words I can understand.
Yeah, I bet you did.
This fragment is called the Stone Guardian.
Ah, how coincidental.
Given that you found it in the lost shrine, the words must mean something.
Ah, must be now.
There are
Why is
spaces
that?
here for 4 other fragments as
What
well.
makes you think that? Huh? No suspicious that.
Sacrifice, the law of robotics, the memory tree, loyal Cerberus. The law of robotics probably refers to the junk heap, and the memory tree might be the forest of myth.
Oh god, I am not doing that again. I do not care. We are not doing that shit again.
As for sacrifice and loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Not a problem.
Hmm?
If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Oh, splendid.
By the world, we mean these like 5 small little areas all in the same area.
They're just shades.
5 little sectors
Besides,
It's a dangerous task.
in one, not even county.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
because she is, right? The junk heap in the Forest of Myth, yeah?
Please be careful. Oh, and listen. About Kaine and Emi. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. I'll hurry the...
Blah, blah, blah. Yep. I'm done with your filthy words. They're nothing but lies. My poor heart can't take it anymore. So what have we got actually in here?
What is the purpose of this place?
Beats me. Maybe it's Popola's hobby corner. Look, Vice. Somebody made a copy of you.
Nonsense. I am nowhere near this filthy.
I wonder if Weiss got a rework. Let's see, we've got a robot. What's the top shelf here?
It's that lizard thing we fought in the area.
Does it only have 3 legs?
Who would make a figure of that anyway?
I just never realized. So that's the thing that killed her grandma. And what's on the bottom shelf?
This looks like Emil's sister.
Ah.
An exquisite piece of work. It feels as alive as you or I.
So wait, what's this one?
It's a sculpted...
This is the first...
Okay, so there's more to find there. Okay, good to know.
Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
Perhaps we can. However, we're not going to do it today. What instead I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here. I'm going to do a little bit of tinkering. Try and clear all of those Daddy NieR missions, and then hopefully we can actually clear Route B very fast. But that's a problem for future me. Who we rating? Let's have a look. I do kind of want to see what this is. That's not a, someone's doing a Silent Hill nurse cosplay, except it's just them in the nurse outfit with white makeup, which I know doesn't sound like it's super far off the Silent Hill nurses, but that's not what they look like. It's just not. All right, I know where we're going. We're just going to go up to Counter Kitty. It's literally just a nurse with white face paint. Like, no extra effort put in. Thank you for hanging out, Flower Boy. I appreciate you. If you wouldn't mind sticking around just long enough to come along with me for the raid, I would greatly appreciate it. After all, and I say this at the end of every stream, the best way you can help support me is by helping me support other people. Now, if you would like to spam a raid message, there are the 2 raid messages there. The top one is for subs and the bottom one for non-subs, or you can use whatever hell emotes you want. I don't really care. If you don't want to copy a raid message, that's absolutely fine. Just stick around long enough to come along for the raid. And yeah, that helps me. It just helps me be, worthwhile. Makes me feel like I'm actually achieving something. I'll be streaming again on Sunday. Probably. Maybe this game. I need to actually find out if I've bought Alan Wake, which will be our spooky game. We will be playing Alan Wake. Probably all 3 of them. I know American Nightmare is not quite the same thing, but we'll probably play Alan Wake 2 and American Nightmare. Once I actually buy them. And I will figure out exactly what I'm doing with NieR. We will be finishing it on stream. I just don't know exactly when and how. But for now, we're going to go over to Counter Kitty. I don't actually know what she's playing, but she's always chill. She's always fun. So we're going to go say hi. And yeah, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.